And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater, historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. I have to hold my excitement because sitting to my left is our permanent co-host, one owner of the Texan Theater, one Miss Barbara Horan.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
Oh, and Pud. Good morning, Pud. Yes. But we are excited that Barbara has positioned herself with us because her brand and our brand, we just love it. And she's fulfilling a dream that she's had, but that's something we'll talk about.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that much.
But the others...
I'm Johnny. Just call me Johnny Carson.
Just call her Johnny Carson. But the other supporter, one that we can, and Pud, I don't know if she does it or not, but you know, we do have them, and it's discount wheel tire, where service is the bottom line. Folks, we are excited for Greenville, for us, for the world, because there is so much goodness going on, and we have our first guest is going to tell you about what's going on here in Greenville and the parks and recreation. But before we do that, where is Sparkee? Would you mind coming and doing our invocation, please? Folks, at this time, we want to do something that we do every Wednesday. I do it every day, many times a day. But we want to say thank you to God Almighty for blessing us with this platform and the other platforms that are associated with Friendly News. So at this time, Sparkee, our content manager here, would you give our invocation?
Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day to be light in your community. Guide our steps, Lord, along your path to share your word. Thank you for this opportunity to gather today in your name. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Well, folks, I'll tell you what, we got a great show because, you know, every time from now on, it's always great and greater because with a co-host, well, I'm not going to say. I want to say come on down to the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, and be a part of the audience for Ctfm because Gervie and Miss Hollie are coming back to tell you what's going on at Parks and Recreation, and the tea and coffee is on the producer. Y'all come on back.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
Father's Day, Father's Day, Father's Day. Father's Day and Crawford Smith has that special Father's Day gift. Come choose from a great selection of Case Knives. Case Knives gives your father a piece of American heritage. Case Knives, built by people with integrity for people of integrity. Crawford Smith at 2210 Lee Street, downtown Greenville.
And we are live at the historical Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. We do this every Wednesday because we have some awesome supporters, one being Hunt Regional Healthcare. What an organization that has been with us, I say us, Friendly News and Friendly Radio from the beginning. And then we have Discount Wheel and Tire, where service is the bottom line, and our co-host, permanent co-host by the way, and I'm going to add right now, next week. You are the host.
I'm the host.
That's right. But you know what? That right there looks so good. And Holly just said it's worth it. And we're talking about the coffee club, folks.
You can have this.
Listen to this. Right.
Every day, you can get a fancy coffee like that, $10 a month.
$10 a month. Now, you don't want to wait in line. So it's already melting and it's already sweaty in your hand and you've been in a car waiting 15 minutes to get one of those, whatever.
Thank you.
You just come here to Texan Theater.
Or call us ahead of time.
Call us ahead of time, right. Not
and
call
you
her,
will
call
either
her.
call
her.
me, we'll
and you
either...
even get a sweatband. I got it.
Yeah, we got a
right.
sweatband.
Yeah, sweatbands. Okay, that's $10 a month. Y'all come on down. Then call 903-259-6360. With that said, Holly, Garvin, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey.
Good. Barbara, you know what's
Hi.
fixing to happen. July is an exciting month.
Oh, I just realized though, are you doing it? It is on the 4th.
Yes, it's
It
on
is-
Monday.
Because sometimes cities have the fireworks on
Yeah,
different days.
But
so-
it is going to be
Yep.
on Monday.
Okay.
Traditional,
Yay!
4th.
Yes,
The-
everything's on
Celebrate-
Monday.
Celebrate, oh, good.
Everything.
Everything. So
Okay,
there's a
that
lot.
means there's more than fireworks.
There's
wow.
a lot, yes.
As soon as when does it start? For y'all?
7:30 in the morning. So we have a 5K and a fun run, which I brought y'all some shirts so that y'all can represent us. So we've got, I guessed on the sizes. If they're wrong, let me know. I'll switch them out. But we
Pick the
do
one you
still
want,
have, we have some registration spots still open.
Okay.
So
How
if
many
anybody-
people will be running?
About 150.
Okay.
So
Oh, wow.
they're split up
Oh,
between
yeah.
a 5K and then a 1 mile fun run. You can run whichever one you want.
Or walk? Some people
Or
walk.
walk, yes.
Or walk.
Yeah,
Especially
definitely.
a 1K.
Oh,
They should
yes.
be able to just
Can
come
you see
out,
that?
have
Can
a
you
good time.
Yes, it's all on the pavement. So we have some people that have already said they're gonna, bring their strollers and push them. So, whatever
Do they need
whatever
to-
level you want to run
Can they
and walk
wear
at.
tutus? Can they be fun and
Yes,
wear costumes
please.
and?
Yes, we encourage all things fun.
Yay.
So, yeah, of course. But if anybody wants to register, go to greenvilletx.fun. Click on that little button that says register for an activity, and it'll ask you which run you want to do.
How much is it?
It's $25 for the fun run, $35 for the 5K. We do have medals for the top finishers, as well as trophies for the top overall in the 5K, top men and women's. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
By age groups too, or
And,
just by?
and these,
The 5K is by age groups.
and you can buy these.
Those come with the registration.
These
so
come
you
with the
get
registration.
a shirt, a full bag.
Right. I want to say a big thank you to Edward Jones and Alliance Bank.
Yes.
Yes, big. But this, folks, is that's nice. I
like it.
Yep. 5K. Years ago, a couple of years ago, I ran a 5K in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and won.
Good. I've always signed you
Just
up.
bragging,
Part of the reason I was asking is I've always walked them, like even 10Ks.
Right.
We all just come out, have a good time, chit chat with each other, and it's early. You said 7:30,
Yes, so the
so
1
maybe
mile-
it's before it's hot.
Yes, the 1 mile is at 7:30, the 5K is at 8, and then the Park Street Association, they're doing the parade at 10 o'clock.
So, and I heard there's breakfast at
The Park Street Baptist.
Park
has
Street Baptist.
breakfast, and I know that there's a celebration thing at Kavanaugh at the
Yes,
end.
they have a
and
patriotic
watermelon.
service.
That's the watermelon.
And the watermelon afterwards.
Yeah, watermelon.
Yes,
afterwards.
so your whole morning is
So-
planned right there.
Yeah,
There's
do the
everything you need to go
runs,
to.
Keep walking outside. It could be part of the parade too. I don't know how you if you register for the parade, but
Yeah,
I know
you-
you can be in the parade.
yeah,
You
you
can walk
can.
in the parade, so
Yep.
you're
Now,
already
Garvin,
dressed.
how long have you been with Parks and Rec?
Since the end of February.
Since end of February?
Yes, sir.
You're originally from where?
Honey Grove, Texas.
Honey Grove, Texas.
Yes, sir.
There is a famous young man, an artist, a guitar player, singer-songwriter from there.
Tyler Bryant.
Tyler Bryant.
Yes, sir. His
You know-
mom was my second grade teacher.
His mom is wonderful. His dad, the whole family is wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that young man that we just talked about, I'll tell you about him later. But,
Okay.
So what is something else that you might want to talk about that's going on with Parks and Recs?
So we're offering a few sports right now. Currently, our youth soccer will start next Tuesday. Our games will be played on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at the sports park. Games starting at 6 and last game starting at 7. We also have adult basketball and adult futsal registration open right now. And beginning July 11th, we will open our youth flag football and youth volleyball registrations. So we're real excited about those. Looking forward to a fun summer season.
Good. And so I know Holly, that and all of this excitement, The number one thing we want these children to remember is stay hydrated.
Yes,
And I know that
it's
you
hot
have
out there.
plans for that. And so at the fireworks that's coming up on July
July
4th,
4th, Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun activities going on that. Because you said it's a whole day, everything happening on that.
Is it?
Yes. So
Out, it's a sports park? Okay, the first part is that,
it's
where's
on,
the run?
The run
fun
starts on 5K. It starts right in front of the Kavanaugh Church.
Okay.
And our parking for that is going to be at the Life Changers Fellowship on Johnson Street right there, like a block away. And yes, the Bottle Rocket Bash is at the sports park. The gates open at 6 o'clock. We do have reserved parking if
In the
you
morning?
want. No,
Oh.
in the evening.
I was gonna say, wow.
No tailgating.
Dang, Darwin, that's what I was going to ask next.
So yeah, it opens at 6 o'clock. The gates do. That's whenever the kids zone, the live music, all the fun stuff will start. And then we also have quite a few food trucks. So I know everybody's favorite Corn Dog 7, they're going to be there. But we've got a pretty wide variety. I mean, we've got barbecue, we've got dessert trucks, everything. We've got wings. So I'm excited just for the food. I might have to sample them all.
Wow, that's exciting.
Sort of to help people that are as old as I am that think that the new park, think that place by the Dairy Manor isn't new. It was built in the 70s. It's by the high school, right? The sports.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's that
the sports
area.
park.
What road? If you're on Sale Street.
It's Leo Hackney.
Leo
Or
Hackney.
it turns into
Take-
Cary Lane right there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
kind of in that section behind Academy and Chick-fil-A and all that.
Yeah, it's one of
Can you
four.
go down the other?
Yeah, you can go to Academy. It's a two-way.
Yeah,
It's Sale.
Yeah.
Right.
Sale's two-way, but can you get in from the other side?
From the PJC side, Monty
yeah.
Stratton.
Monty Stratton.
You can, except for between 9 and 10 o'clock,
In the morning.
or between 9 and 10:30 p.m. because the fireworks are going to go from 9:30 to 10, and that whole road has to be shut off 30 minutes before and after.
Okay.
So-
But to get there to the sports park before, to get all this stuff at 6 o'clock.
You'll enter in through the main gate on
Okay.
off of Sale Street.
Okay.
That back road will be blocked off all
Okay,
day.
all day.
Yes.
All right.
But we do have, so if you don't want to get reserved parking, which is paid, we do have some free shuttle spots. So PJC, Brookshire's, Reese Davis, and then Creekside Church of Christ are all shuttle locations. So the connection
All right.
will be busing people in. So
There you go, the connection
That's
again,
fun.
involved in the community. What an organization.
I like
yes,
doing
we
it.
appreciate them
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
It's been,
good.
I haven't done it here, but I've done it in Austin to go to various things, and that shuttle service is kind of nice.
It is. It is really nice.
Yeah,
And
it's
with all the-
convenient.
Yeah, and the connection, you know, the senior citizens resource. Script. You know, the staff there and the drivers, you know, I hear a lot of compliments on how great they are. They are good. So, and this is, by the way, can I say that this is free?
Yes,
Except the
it's
food
free
now.
to get in. The kids zone, the rock climbing wall, axe throwing, all
Right.
of that is free.
Axe throwing?
Yes,
What?
now it's Velcro axe throwing.
Okay.
Oh,
So you get hurt.
Even, did you see Pud's eyes go, what?
Well, go what? She just kind of, axe throwing is
Axe throw, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we have some of the traditional inflatable obstacle courses and things like that for the kids, but there's also a lot of sports themed ones, and then some stuff for the older people too. So like I know I'm looking forward to the rock climbing. So it's all open to all ages, and there's also some toddler ones too. We have a Wild West playground, a whole setup that's going to be in there for the little ones.
So can you reserve your spot, if you want to go play, can you reserve your fireworks spot, like put a blanket down and then go do it? Or
I mean, you can.
Or is this all kind of all mixed and then you're doing all this and oh, well, there's the fireworks?
So the inflatables and all that will shut down before the fireworks start at 9:30. So the
Okay.
band will go up until then, and they'll come back on after the fireworks. As far as the grass space goes, you're welcome to put your blanket down. No guarantee that nobody else will sit on your blanket. But as far as the parking spaces go, you can reserve those, so you don't have to wait in a long line. And I know in the past it's been first come,
Wow.
first serve, and people are lined up hours early and then may still not get a spot because
Right.
other people were there earlier than them. So this year you can reserve your spot, or if you don't want to, we'll have free parking in the grass, first come, first serve, or at those shuttle locations. So
Excellent.
that
Well,
way,
it
if you
sound- yeah.
you can get there just for the fireworks if you wanted to, and your spot will be saved if you reserve it.
Good.
That's nice.
Well, I know myself, and I know Barbara, are thoroughly joyful the fact that we have a community that thinks about the citizens, and not only the citizens, but the children of this community. And it's always great to have you, and Garvin now is going to be on, but
So what's the Get Fit with Lee?
Okay, so
Yeah.
It happens to be on the screen right now.
Okay,
Good.
so it's like a workout dance class, and they'll do a different theme every week throughout there, but it's not Zumba, but it's similar to that, upbeat, just,
Upbeat.
Where is it at
wear
the-
comfortable shoes, tennis shoes. It's at Reese Davis.
On Lee Street, towards Carver.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it's not, but it's
Yeah, our
giving
parking lot
people
connects with Carver.
a piece of town
Yeah.
towards Carver on Lee
Towards
Street.
Carver, right,
On Lee
towards
Street.
Carver. And I would say from the stoplight on Walnut to the center is probably less than an eighth of a mile on the right-hand side. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
both. And please, what is it? Put the things at the bottom of the screen so that we can...
Yeah, well, they've
Yes,
been running
we
a
can
whole
put
bunch
those
of
all
that,
on
so
there.
that's why
Good.
I said something about that one popped up, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's not a commercial, that's us.
Yeah.
Because we still have our captions running at the bottom.
Right.
You were talking, but you weren't talking about what was on the screen.
All right, and...
So I know now it's okay. I got her to come to the screen. She
Right,
didn't.
and-
You
yeah.
don't have a monitor right here. We're gonna have it next
We're gonna-
week,
yeah.
maybe.
And that is on the 4th, by the way, which is Monday the 4th. It is a celebration. It's a 4th of July celebration. Thank you so much.
And if
We're
you
co-
get done over there, you can come over
come
here
over.
after.
It's
We'll be
right,
open on the 4th.
Exactly.
We'll
We're
be
coming
open.
back to the Texan Theater right here at the Texan Lobby Studio. Our next guest is it is Gearheads for Christ. It's hey, you'll find out just exactly what Gearheads for Christ is. Right here at Ctfm, y'all come back with us. And remember, you can be a part of this, and it's all free.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
I was gonna say we got CTF.
And we are live at the Texan Lobby Studio at the Historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. CTFM, Coffee Tea Friendly Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Discount Wheel and Tire, where service is the bottom line, and Hunt Regional Healthcare. Two organizations that bring you this platform, if you will, and it brings you this informational show. And now that there is a permanent co-host, one Miss Barbara Horan, the owner proprietor of This Is Her House, by the way, and we're so glad. We're just excited. And you know, different people come on the show and talk about different things, just different things. And we often remember a lot of things said by those guests that come in, okay? Well, the next guest you're about to see and hear is a lady that is a godsend to Gabe and I, right, Gabe?
Amen.
Amen. And so, because when one door closes, God always opens that other. You know, you've said it. But anyway, Sparkee, Thank you. Thank you. Folks, I call her Sparkee. That's Sparkee. But it's Carolyn.
Yeah. I like Sparkee better.
But you like Sparkee better. And you've been in the community for quite some time, but I guess it's a passion that you have, not only for what you're doing for us, and that's the thankful thing that we are, but you have something special that you do. And
yes.
Tell us about that.
I am a gearhead, so I have a passion for vehicles, motors, wheels, 2 wheels, 4 wheels, I don't care. On-road, off-road, racetrack, everything, I love it. So God put it on my heart a long time ago, several years ago, to do Gearheads for Christ, be out in the community and share His light and love in the world.
Okay, I gotta ask.
What?
I gotta ask. Gearhead. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, what made you use that? Just that one word, Gearhead.
I actually started doing car shows in Nevada when I lived in Nevada, Reno, under Gearheads Community Clubhouse. And a gearhead is someone who likes cars and motorcycles and anything with motors.
I guess like a mechanic kind of.
Yeah. So if you're into cars and trucks and all that stuff, racing, whatever, you're considered a gearhead.
Excellent.
So it grew from there.
Right. And then it went, and Christ got a hold
of
it.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. So with Gearheads for Christ, my heart and my passion and my love and joy for Jesus have crossed and come into one big, wonderful blessing of being able to, basically my goal is to connect with nonprofits and churches and organizations who do good in the community, to add a car show or cruise in to show and shine, however you care to call it, with their fundraisers, or do a fundraiser for them to basically enhance what they're already doing.
You've done quite a few around the area.
Yes, I have, and we have quite a few on the calendar for the remainder of the year, and I have a meeting this afternoon at Majors Field to do a very special one in November with the fly-in, so we'll talk about that one later. But I'm really excited to support all of the events going on in the community, regardless if they're Gearheads community or Gearheads for Christ events or not. They are community events, and we want to be out there. So I'll share a couple, and hopefully Gabe will put the flyers up for me. CASA is having one on July 2nd at the Alliance Bank.
Can I?
Sure.
It's CASA.
I got to tell Johnny Carson's in here.
Yep.
I assured our listening audience yesterday that Paul Painter will not be cooking hot dogs in that parking lot. Because when you associate the Alliance parking lot and things are going on, well, Paul used to be always there to cook them hot dogs, right? He will not be cooking hot dogs. I'm sorry.
Okay. Journey Golf Cart is their title sponsor, and I think it's really wonderful. I know they've gone through a lot over the last year or so in their family, or 2 years, and it's really wonderful to see them.
They stepped up to the bat.
They're supporting CASA this year, and I think it's fabulous. CASA, for those who don't know, court-appointed special advocates. They are out there supporting the kids in foster care.
And Lori Cope.
Right.
Yeah, what a wonderful young lady. Yeah,
That's right.
Has the passion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm really, I adore her. She's great. The next thing will be the 4th of July parade at Park Street. The Greenville Car Club will be there with a lot of their vintage cars.
Oh, I got to tell you, didn't.
What?
I think that the Family First Home Health Hospice Friendly Mobile will be.
I've heard a rumor
Yeah, it's the parade to let everybody know that Family First Home Health Hospice is in fact a part of the Friendly Family.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Yeah, so where does the parade actually
and we're
start?
We're already in the right colors.
Where people, I read the other day where people are supposed to get together, but where does it start at Moulton?
It starts way down at the east end of
where the turnaround
Park Street, right?
Where the old
No, it's on way further. It's all the way down to, what is that, 7th Street, Gabe? You turn right, because that's where you used to live. You go all the way down to, and you got
past the turnaround.
You know where Reese Davis lives.
No.
Right there on the corner.
Well, what they're doing this year, if you look on Facebook under the Park Street,
Right.
and actually I think there's a flyer for Park Street as well for this event. There are multiple places they are having staging this year.
Okay,
So
good,
you need
good,
to look
good.
and see
Excellent.
what your
group is
group is,
supposed
where
to-
your group is supposed to be.
Excellent, excellent.
I am excited to be part of the Greenville Car Club, and I'm a member, and so I'm excited they'll be out there. And I'm also a fringe member of the Hunt County Jeep Club because I really want a Jeep.
So the
And
people
so they'll
can-
be out there too, and I'm really excited. So
Have you been to the parade? Have you you've been in the parade? I
Been
know,
in it
but
for- yeah.
have you gone to see the? I'm trying to figure out if
Watch
you
the
don't
parade.
live on Park Street,
Right.
and you don't hang out down there, how you're going to find a place to
Because
park?
here,
and
you,
you'll cover
she,
all that.
Pud, I gonna say,
Okay.
yeah, Pud's got that covered. That's it, yeah.
Pud will answer that
Pud will
question
answer
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
And so
Right,
stay tuned
right.
if you want to
Stay
go
tuned, yeah.
to see
That's
how
right.
to get to the
A couple other
parade.
community events that I'm really excited about. July 16th, we'll be having the Leonard Days. I think it's like their birthday, and it's like the 14th, 15th, 16th, or something like that. Look it up
Yeah.
on Facebook. And then on Saturday, they will have a car show. They'll have a parade in the morning, and then the car show follows the parade. So I went last year, and I absolutely just totally enjoyed myself, and I highly recommend that event. It's I believe it's a 3-day event.
Are the car shows just a show? Are there best in class? Are there voting?
They do all that.
trophies?
Yeah, it's a regular car show. A car show is actually a voting award type of thing. When I do like cruise-in, show and shines, that's everybody show up when you want, stay how long you want, just kick tires and visit and socialize. So the other event going on July 16th, even though it's not in Hunt County, I'm going to give them a hoot out here, is Farmersville has Cops and Rodders, and the police officers get together. They do this car show. Don't quote me, I think this is the 6th year, and they are awesome. And that show is fantastic, and they do fundraisers within the show, like they're going to have a car smash. You pay to take some wax at a car that's donated by one of the local tow companies, and the proceeds and you have to pay, so I'm sure it's like $1 a whack or something, I don't know. But the money goes to Tyler's Toys, which goes to the Dallas Children's Hospital. So we need to watch for things like that within the community and support those events. Another supported event, we have had Amanda on previously from Switchblade Sisters.
Yes.
And they are having an event on the 30th of July that is at Gilligan's out in West Waukene. And that will be a fundraiser for Bulls Home. So that's a really good one as well. Let's see. Now, for cruising stuff, join me 6:30 Tuesday nights on the, I'm directionally challenged, south side of the county courthouse. And at least I admit it. We cruise, we pray for our country, pray for our community, and we go over to Farmersville and to the Dairy Queen Cruise In.
All right.
And then I'm going to be organizing some more throughout July, so check Gearheads for Christ Facebook page, and it will tell you all the details. There's also other cruise-ins around the community, and I'll be posting that on Gearheads for Christ today. I don't have it up right now, but there's like a cruise-in every weekend somewhere in the county.
Good. You know, I love it. I love it. You do so much that a lot of people don't realize what you do for us, but thank you. And folks, again, she's our new content manager, and there's all kinds of things going on in this community, and the platform that you are involved in right now is because of her. Thank you so much. We're coming back.
Yes.
She's here. She's here.
Pud.
Pud?
What?
Pud? Yeah, Pud's coming. Y'all come back with us right here on Ctfm at the Texan Theater, at the historical Texan Theater Lobby Studio. Come on back with us.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
But I remember people saying something about the jewelry. So when I saw that one, I went, oh, I bet that's... I bet that's
We are live at the Historical Texan Theater Lobby Studio at the Historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, Ctfm. Coffee Tea Friendly and me, folks, you know, Hunt Regional Healthcare Discount Wheel and Tire are two organizations.
You were supposed, I was hoping
we do have Hunt Regional Healthcare, which is an organization that Benita Kay used to be called Proactive, but also we have on the other side an organization that we thoroughly enjoy, and that is Discount Wheel and Tire. Where service is the bottom line, folks. If you find another show in the morning is better than this one, go ahead and listen to it. But you ain't gonna find another one in the morning locally that can do what we're doing, and that is giving you the information. And by the way, our permanent co-host, and it's going to be over after permanent co-host today, is always Barbara Rand.
Hey, thank you. Come
And,
to my house. I love it. Come to my house.
Come to
into our little studio, the old lobby, the former lobby that we knew when we were kids.
That's exactly right.
This was the lobby of the theater. It's the old lobby now, but come watch us on Wednesdays.
Yes, on Wednesdays, because you know the last half of the show, on the first Wednesday of the month. Oh boy. Pud, how are you?
That's fine, except of course, as people are probably wondering, this isn't the first Wednesday of the month. This is the last Wednesday of the month. But there's so much with the 4th of July
we had to talk about it early.
that we decided we needed to talk about it early. And my newsletter went out this morning.
Oh, good.
So hopefully everybody will have it in hand. If not, it is already on the Friendly News Facebook page and on all kinds of other Facebook pages around the area that hopefully you should be able to find it.
Yes,
but there is lots going on, of course, and there's a lot of stuff even before we get to the 4th of July. It's a busy weekend.
It is
indeed. So to start with, the police department has their big Summer of Safety program going on that is designed to get kids involved in all kinds of activities and things that both teach them safety and establish bonds with law enforcement. And so starting on July 1st, which is Friday
the 1st,
you start listening in the neighborhoods because the police department truck is going to be roaming the different neighborhoods. And I understand they're going to be playing like the ice cream truck kind of music because they're going to be handing out popsicles.
Oh,
nice.
I know they're going to be doing it. They're going to be doing it on July 1st and on July 8th. So for the
July
next 2 Fridays.
1st, right.
Yes.
Is there any area
They have not said. They just said listen.
Listen. Okay. Good.
So and then they've got all kinds of other great programs that I have listed in my newsletter as well. Everything from their Teen Police Academy, which always a great thing. They're doing a hunter education class, and then they're going to do later on in the month or later on in the summer. They'll also have a big swimming event at Splash Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be all kinds of fun. No, I'm sorry, not at Splash Kingdom, at the Splash Pad on Lou Finney. Also then on Friday, there's a lot going on. One of the traditions that we have in Greenville that I think is wonderful, and actually it happens all across Texas, which I think they've actually got it in all 254 counties now, which is really cool. And that is that members of the Hunt County Bar Association will be on the steps of the courthouse at noon and will read the Declaration of Independence.
That's Friday.
That's this coming Friday.
This coming Friday
and
at
it's
noon.
on the what we always think of as the north side of the courthouse.
facing Mary Puddin Hill.
Yes, yes, and
Puddin Hill, Landon's,
Landon's, and all of that.
Landon's,
And
right.
of course, it'll probably still be in the blazing sun, but you know, it won't be. It's not that long, but it's a tradition that the Bar Association has done now for a number of years, and the Greenville Bar Association has been part of that, which I think is just wonderful.
Yes.
The library in this summer, every Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock in July, they have got something going on. And they've got everything. This week, they've got a pirate treasure hunt. Next week, they've got a show with real birds. The week after that, they've got a show with dogs. They've got one called Dive into Arts. The theme this year on reading is Ocean of Possibilities on their summer reading program. So
they have real animals, real dogs, real birds?
Yes, yes.
Cool. Wow.
And then on the last Friday of the month, it's the Texas A&M Chemistry Road Show, and I understand things are going to go bang and smoke.
And they have, do you know anything about the scavenger hunt? They have some scavenger hunt run around town, look for various things, and the Texan is participating in that, but I didn't know it.
I am not aware of that. Now, I don't know if that's part of the treasure hunt that's this Friday or not.
I think, well, the scavenger hunt, we've already had people stop by here looking for the thing that's hidden at the Texan. So they're hidden all over town, but I think you'd have to go to probably their website or their Facebook page to get the details. Cool. It's a scavenger hunt.
Okay.
They go all over town.
I have not seen anything about it, and I combed down through the Facebook page, so it must be something that either through the library or something.
I don't know.
Right.
All I know is they showed up here asking me about it.
Hey,
I'm like,
like you said, there's always something going on.
There's always something going on,
Always
and we don't know all of it.
Yeah.
Longhorn Event Center has something really cool this weekend too, and it's actually from the 2nd through the 4th. They did it last month, and I understand it was a big hit, and they have another one coming up.
From what I understand, they canceled all events because they're adding installations to the arena.
Okay, okay. All right,
we may have an update.
That may be true. That Gabe was just saying they canceled all events.
And Gabe is semi a part of that organization also. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. They need to update their Facebook page then.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah. Okay, so never mind that.
Never mind.
Yes, we've already talked about the car show this weekend.
As Henry would say.
Yes, exactly. Moving on. This is a long story. My grandson. That's when he changes the subject. So we've got the Casa Car Show. That's the Charlotte Turner Memorial Show. That's really neat that they've started doing. Second year for that. So now let's get to the 4th of July.
Right.
Okay. I was at a meeting last night that they asked me to come to, even though I'm no longer a resident of Park Street. I'm the Grand Marshal of the parade this year.
Oh, how fun.
Oh,
so
congrats.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm going to get to ride in David Gish's 1929 Pierce Arrow Roadster.
Oh,
so you know where it starts?
I know, yes. I know where I'm supposed to be because I'm the first car.
I was going to say, you're the first car. So is it
awesome.
past the turn? You know where the turnaround is?
Yes.
The trolley turnaround that nobody knows it's a trolley turnaround.
Yeah, the old, yes.
It's a little bit wider.
It's a little bit wider there,
and
which is where the wagons turn around at Christmas. It's beyond that. No,
okay, it is.
And they actually take in the side streets. They take in part of O'Neill. They take it to feed everything in.
Right.
But anybody that is wanting to be involved in the parade, my suggestion is that you contact the Park Street Historical Association through their Facebook page, which there's an event, the event is listed there, and so you can contact them, message them through that, I think would be the smart thing to do. Now, one of the things they were saying is that because of the races,
the
running races, the 5K,
the 5K and the 1K,
yes, they are going to close the street off and put the barricades up as early as 7:30 when the race starts, which means you will not be able to have access to the street. You may not be able to get to your friends' driveways to park.
Okay.
So the recommendation is you can park on the side streets as long as there's not, on O'Neill, there's no parking anytime. So that makes it hard. So you have to park on the actual side streets.
Watch for driveways. People get really annoyed.
Yes. Well, yes.
I mean, if I was home and I woke up and I didn't want to do anything with this, I would be very upset that I couldn't get out of my house.
You couldn't get out of it, exactly.
And it is. And what's easy to do if they have a garage, especially if they're actually parked right there in their driveway, I don't think you'd block them.
No, it's amazing what people will do anyway.
But if they're in their garage and you don't see a car and you're just pulling in behind people, you could easily
Yeah,
block
you
the
can-
driveway.
And I just wonder, have your own little personal barricade right there, and you'd probably move that, and put the car.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
that's what they do here.
That's what they do. Yeah.
In my
Right,
theater,
right.
you put things up and they go, oh, I just always sit here, move.
Yeah.
I know, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the main places for parking, there are some lots at Park Street Baptist Church, which is, there's one on Gordon Street in Park, and you can get to it coming up through Walworth. There's actually several that are associated with that church that are going to be good places to park. Now, they're going to be having the breakfast in the morning, and so they will, there may be some of those places may be full. And by the way, they're offering a free pancake breakfast
Right.
starting at from 7:30 to 9, and
Okay.
they mean free. Anybody can come. The best place to park is probably, there are 3 or 4 big parking lots just north of the intersection of O'Neill and Johnson Street.
Right.
The ones associated with Kavanaugh and with what we grew up and knew as Johnson Street Church of Christ.
Right.
That's where we always park, and then you
Right.
just walk a block to the parade.
And that's at close to the Kavanaugh, which is the end of the parade, where
Yes.
they have the big
Right.
celebration
Exactly.
and singing.
Exactly.
Singing, right.
And I think it's also important to stress that for people, if they bring lawn chairs, you can set them up in the yards of the people on Park Street. They expect it. And this is the one time of the year no one is going to come stomping out and say, "Get off my grass."
Right.
They fully expect that to happen.
Right, and I can add right to that. By the way, when that does happen, we have these residents of Park Street that are so welcoming people
Exactly.
to come. So when you leave, make sure you left it just like you found it.
Right.
Take your trash with
1
you.
minute.
Huh?
Better than you found it.
Better
You said
than
better.
you-
Right.
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Better.
But,
Mow the grass.
but
Right.
the Park Street Parade is fabulous. It is small town America. It's got, like you've already heard, antique cars. There are going to be horses. There's going to be kids on bicycles. There's going to be the DAR and all of their convertibles and their floats.
Yes.
Lots of fun, just really, really cool things that make this parade so special. It's one of the highlights of the year as far as I'm concerned. There's been talk, but I want to go a little bit further in depth into after the parade.
Right.
The celebration at Kavanaugh, because I think that sometimes that's the most underrated thing of the whole day. After the parade is over, everybody kind of folds in behind the parade and walks down to Kavanaugh.
Right.
They expect you to come in shorts. They have cranked the air conditioner down to freeze,
Right.
in order to, because they know everybody's going to come in hot, and so that it feels so good when you get in there. They hand everybody a little flag when you get in. They do the military salute. They do some classic patriotic readings. Everybody sings a few patriotic songs, and the highlight of the whole thing is the end when they fire up the pipe organ and they do Stars and Stripes Forever, and everybody takes those little bitty flags and they're waving them and they're stomping their feet, and it's just a blast.
And stomping their feet. This is an old church, so when you stomp your feet on a wooden floor, it makes
Yes.
a noise.
Yes.
And that's the best part.
I know, I'm
It's
just
really
saying.
the best part. It's like, you don't need drums. We've got it.
The first time that I ever was there, I swear it was just like I was in a movie, because
Right.
you see it so many times.
Oh
in
yeah,
movies.
it is.
It
The
is.
whole thing is like a
The
movie.
whole- the whole thing is
And
like a
yes,
movie,
right.
right.
But wait, there's still
Oh,
more.
see?
Because after the parade, after the service is over, everybody streams outside to the parking lot, and they've got 2 pickup trucks full of watermelon and ice. And they
You
have
talk
people
about
out there
a fun time.
slicing, and everybody stands around and eats watermelon. They spit the seeds, and I have actually seen watermelons growing in the Kavanaugh Bible Garden. But the Bible said there were melons, and so everybody's kind of like, this is good. God planted these. But it's, that's part of it. That's really kind of the social
Yes.
part. Everybody visits,
Yes.
the kids play. It's just such a magical part of it. And then, from there, you've got the fireworks and everything that night. One of the things that they didn't mention, I don't believe, is that there are a lot of people that are going to be able to see the fireworks, I think, from their house, or they may get in a car and go somewhere else to see them. You can tune in to Easy Rock 105.9.
Oh.
And you can do it through their Facebook page, or you can do it through the website. And because it's going to be a show with the music. And you can listen to the music through through your device.
You wouldn't be able to see anything that was a ground display, but everything that goes up.
Exactly. You'll be able to see that, and so if you want to do that.
Because I'm thinking Academy Park. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh wow, Academy parking lot.
Well, I was delivering welcome bags to some of the neighborhoods that are off of Roy Warren Parkway the other day. And I really think they're going to be able to go out in their backyards and see it.
Yeah, probably.
From there. And that's why I was saying, if you want to, you probably are going to be able to. So.
But I know some of the places in Austin where I used to do it, I'm like, I might as well get in that traffic because they were only this teeny tiny fireworks and I still had as bad traffic as if I'd gone. So
yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. If I'm going to be in traffic,
I'll
go and see.
Well, and again, you've got
the whole sky.
You've got live music, you've got games, you've got all kinds of things, and it's truly the classic, 4th of July type thing.
Right.
Okay, so other things to talk about here for a few minutes, and do we need to take a break?
Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to take a break. We're coming back because, folks, when she's in this chair.
I'm just to July 4th.
She's just on July 4th and there's 31
days. We got the rest of the month to go.
Y'all come back. Ctfm right here at the Historical Texan Theater. Y'all come back with us.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running and backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Oh, we're on. Are you ready? You need to welcome everybody. He said go and welcome.
Oh, you
no,
can.
you can.
No, you
I have to do it next.
We are back at the Historic Texan Theater with Friendly and Barbara Rand and the crew from Friendly News.
Yay!
And we're excited.
And we're only on the fourth
Fourth
day
day of the
a 30-day
You know
month.
what, folks? We will leave here at 11. You know, we will. Now, will you please?
Okay. With all the summer stuff and everything, there's a lot of different really great activities in the area for kids. And so I want to be sure and point some of those out because I think that there's some really great opportunities. We've mentioned the library and their programs. Northeast Texas Children's Museum in Commerce has some great things coming up. They've got Princess Spa Day, Tea Time Treats with Tiffany, Under the Sea Art Camp, Dino Week, and then a Summer Fun Day. And these are just some of the things. You can go to their website.
I was going, that sounds girly.
Some of them are girly and some of them aren't.
But now we need a building day. We need a...
Well, they do. They also have dog days of summer, which is dog safety. Which
okay.
Yes. So,
That's
and Dino Week.
Dino Week.
Yeah. So they've got a little bit of great program over there. And the building and everything is just absolutely wonderful.
Right.
So for older kids, Greenville Parks and Recreation is offering 3 youth sports softball camps this summer. And what's really great is they're going to have Alyssa LeBlanc teaching. And she is the star of the Texas A&M Commerce softball team.
Oh, wow.
With accolades that are just crazy.
Unbelievable.
And she's going to be teaching 3 different camps, one on hitting, one on pitching, and one on fielding. Information is all available at, I love the Greenville Park and Recreation website. It's greenvilletx.fun.
Nice.
So you can go there and do it. Reese Davis is going to have some art classes and all sort of different things there that are at the rec center that are going to be great for kids in all ages.
Wesley. On the west, Reese Davis on the west end of Lee.
That's correct. Yes.
West end.
And then you've got at Splash Kingdom with the Parks and Recreation Department on July 8th and July 22nd. They're going to do movies by the pool.
Oh, fun.
And these are going to, because they're late at night because you have to wait for it to get dark.
Right.
So they don't even start till 8. You arrive after 8. Admission is $5. You can watch the movie, I think, either in or out of the water, depending on what
I was going to say, do you wear your swimsuit? Is this a...
Yes.
I mean, but
Yes.
it's nighttime, so it's not like you're going to get a suntan.
That's exactly right. And you get free popcorn. So that sounds like fun
Free
as well.
popcorn?
Free popcorn.
Wow, but
yes.
but you can't put it in the water.
I would hope not.
melts.
Yeah, it kind of melts. Right.
And I know the Parks and Recreation they may talk about this later, but they're going to have the park pop-up that's going to be coming up that I think is great. Park pop-ups. And they've got a whole list of dates, and they have the Parks and Recreation Department has a trailer that's full of all kinds of different things. It's got things like cornhole in it. It's got bounce houses. They've got chalk. They'll have chalk art and things, and they're going to be for 2 hours at one day during the month of July and a couple in August. At every park in Greenville.
And we have, 7 or 8?
Yes.
Right.
2, 4, 6, 8 parks.
8 parks, right.
And so they will be one day at each park with this trailer and kind of have a pop-up event. The listing is on my, in my newsletter for all of the parks and the times, but also you can find all that on the park's Facebook page or on their website.
Right.
So. Oh, good for
Yay.
you. Good for you.
Great producer, by the way, Gabe Medina.
Yes, that's exactly, he's awesome. PJC is offering a free robotics coding camp.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be July 18th through coding, like writing code.
Okay.
Computer code.
Okay,
Computer,
right,
okay.
But specifically with robotics in mind.
How old?
Whoa, okay.
It is for students who are in 6th, 7th, or 8th grades, or are going into 9th.
So would it be leading into being part of robotics? I mean, if you were interested in robotics for high school, you might want to do something like this?
I think if you have any interest in the robotics, it's a free camp, it's something fun. All the information and details as far as you have to fill out a lot of forms and things, all that. But it certainly could not help you. I don't know enough about the processes on how they choose the students for the robotics program in Greenville to say anything about but it sure can't hurt a kid.
Well, I know it excites me about the schools here.
Yes.
When I found out the culinary, the robotics, things that were not available when I was in school.
No.
You were in school.
No, exactly.
Here, we had home ec.
No.
We learned to stay home.
Dog grooming, flower arranging, cosmetology, all these
Butcher. We learned a couple of weeks ago when Terry was here that the ag department's teaching butchering.
It's amazing.
So they can get out with certified, get a job.
It's
and
phenomenal.
work.
Right. Also, Audie Murphy Cotton Museum, every summer they do the most wonderful immersive camps. And this year it's Camp Lone Star. And there will be 2 sessions, July 19th through 23rd and July 26th through 30th. And there'll be crafts, games, and demonstrations from the days when Texas was young.
Wow.
And these are really, really cool programs that they've been doing. And, so I think that's really wonderful that they've got that going on. Let's see, I've got one more, well then Reese Davis is doing summer day camps as well. And they'll have 2 more of those coming up.
Okay, 2 more.
Yes.
Okay.
July 11th through 14th and July 18th through 21. One is Adventures in Art and one is a junior robotics camp.
And the Boys and Girls Club meets all summer, right? I mean, they have stuff.
They have stuff, and of course, so does Reese Davis. Between the two, and they sort of share the space now. A couple of other, that's the kids' stuff. Now,
we have 2 minutes.
Moving on.
Moving on. We got about 4 minutes. Okay.
Just to remind everybody, I know you've probably had the Greenville Family Theater on.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but Mary Poppins is coming up next weekend.
Yes.
Phenomenal program that they do. These kids are just incredible and should not be missed at all. The weekend, also next weekend, Saturday, July 9th, is the Knights of Columbus Freedom Fest, which is a big event that they do with food and music and everything to honor all the first responders, and that's both medical and emergency personnel. They all get a free meal. Everybody else can come, and it's, what is it? Maybe it's $10 a person to cover all of that.
And it's
this
awesome.
is at the Knights of Columbus Hall, which is on Sunset Street, which is off of Wesley.
Way out.
Way out.
Yes.
Almost to 1570, which is whose street?
Jack Finney.
Thank you.
Yes, I know.
I lived there. I 1570. I don't.
Yes.
It got a name while I was out of town.
There's a couple of things that are coming up that I think if people want to have an input into the future of our city that are very valuable. The first is on July 12th at 5:30. GISD is having another in a series of what they're calling campus design meetings that are talking about the possibility of trying to redesign a middle school, and they're working with an architecture firm to just gather ideas and think about that. I know one of the big issues, one of the comments on the bond election was you wanted us to vote on a middle school and you had nothing to show us.
Right.
So I think they're trying to alleviate that. The second one is on Saturday, July 16th. And this one is being hosted by the city of Greenville, and it is called Downtown Greenville Design Studio. And the city has hired a consulting firm and has a group of people, and I'm involved in that, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And the idea is to, to reimagine the downtown Greenville needs in the future and begin to lay out anything that needs to be done in the way of zoning and infrastructure and all of the things that need to make that happen. And this is open to the public. It is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then they'll do a presentation at 5 o'clock that talks about what the people have had to say that day. So if you have an opinion on downtown Greenville and what it needs to be, or on the schools,
it's your chance.
These are your chances. Exactly.
All right. Good. All right. Are we still going? Can we go?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. Just a couple of more quick things. We've got the chamber auction coming up later this month. It's their big fundraiser. The Dallas Symphony Orchestra will be doing a very interesting program that is coming up on July 23rd. This is more of a chamber concert.
Oh, nice.
And I understand it's going to be really neat in that they're going to have candles on the stage and all kinds of really cool stuff.
It's going to be cool.
And they are going to begin with a lecture about the music.
Oh, fun.
And then they say refreshments will be served. Now, I don't know quite what that means. They've never done refreshments or anything like that, so I think this is sort of an interesting thing they're doing.
Are they still, we're the only place that the Dallas Symphony goes outside of Dallas?
Outside of Dallas.
Yes. And the whole season of 2021, 2022 just really got messed up every single concert was scheduled and literally ran up against one of the waves of COVID.
Right.
So this is sort of what they're doing to kind of get the season in before we start the next one.
Right.
Good,
And
good.
so they're doing 2 of these concerts, one in July and one in August. And I think those both sound really, really neat.
Excellent.
Right. The citywide cleanup day is Saturday, July 23rd. And that's where you can take stuff out to the Waste Connections Disposal Center. And that's things like computer monitors, construction materials, furniture, household waste, tires, etc.
Because there's one you don't know about. I'm almost certain you don't know about it.
And what's that?
My kids' art. Come see the kids' art that is displayed here. But on the last Saturday of the month, the 30th, Sylvia Hutton, who is Sylvia, your nobody called today.
Yes.
Okay, that Sylvia has her newest album is Fairy Tales, and in the afternoon we have a family show. Every kid on the wall gets a kid ticket, and they get 2 adult tickets to come to the show. And after they've reserved, then I'll sell the rest of the tickets to other people that want to come see the daytime show with no food.
Oh, that sounds
$20
wonderful.
adult, $5 kids.
That's terrific.
But Sylvia wanted to do it.
Yes, I think,
so.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I had wanted to ask you and was going to let you talk about that. So great, you did.
Yes.
All right, we are over, but Pud, thank you.
You bet. There's still more. It's on my newsletter.
It's on our newsletter.
And it's, go get it.
We're coming with Friendly Live today at noon, and he's in the house, Mr. Alan Strictly. Gospel, Christian music. Y'all come on to Friendly Live, and it's free.
And remember, for me, luncheon.
And remember, for me, luncheon, if you are a caregiver, your lunch is free. Come on.
Just tell them at the counter.
Barbara, thank you. We'll see you. I won't see her next week. I'll tell you all about that.
I'll be doing it by myself.
Gabe, Sparkee, and Pud, thank you so much.
Bet.
Y'all come on, and
this
we
is
have
going to be fun having you as a host.
Yes,
Looking forward to it.
right here on.
And at least I can cover if I need to
That's
when
right.
somebody is sleeping.
Until next Wednesday, keep it in your boot.